Hello Ranger Dimension fans, welcome to another episode of Ranger Dimension, where we talk Power Rangers every week. Now this week we have a lot to discuss. They dropped Wave 10 on us today, which is pretty cool. We have a lot of stuff to discuss. But first, before we get into that, I have a very special guest on my show. She's by far my #1 fan of the channel. Here she is. Her name is Ayla. Say hi, Ayla.
Hello, Ranger fans.
Alright, so we're going to hop right into this video and talk what they showed us today. So first off, they showed us a White Ranger car, a White Ranger themed car like they did with the Green and Red Ranger. It's a Honda NSX Type R. It's made of die cast. The hood opens, the doors open. It's got rubber wheels. I mean, there's not really too much more to say about a car other than it's Power Ranger themed, painted white, black and gold. Power Ranger themed. It got a little White Ranger guy that comes with it, which is pretty cool. I mean, he doesn't fit in it. I mean, yeah, he's tiny. Anyway, so in other news, for the Legacy Wars game, they did reveal the Yellow Dragon Armor Trini. It's basically the yellow Mighty Morphin Ranger with a lot of armor on her. They showed some gameplay of it, which I'll probably put up on my Facebook page, which is pretty cool. She shoots missiles, I believe. She's a long-range attacker. I don't really play the game. I should probably try it out at some point, but that's not really a game I'm into. I've tried it, didn't really care for it. So now, in other news, they discussed Power Month. As we know, GameStop is doing the Pink Ranger capsule. They gave us that information about 3 weeks ago with all the Pink Rangers. They showed us the Pink Ranger from the comics with like the white paint to make it look shiny. They gave us the double pack of Cat with the Mighty Morphin Pink and the Zeo Ranger Pink, which we both have on pre-order, by the way, at GameStop. Yes, we do. I have one pre-ordered for you. Because
Okay.
you need the Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger and the Zeo Pink Ranger for your teams. They also did for the Pink Ranger capsule, they did a Pink Ranger Morpher, which is pretty cool, which has some new light ups and sound effects. And they also gave us the Pink Ranger helmet, which is pretty cool. Those two things I'm not really interested in I'm not really interested in the other Pink Ranger other than the double pack. Now on top of that, Walmart, their capsule is retro themed. Wow.
He doesn't know how to talk.
No, sometimes it just doesn't happen. We don't know what entails for them for the retro theme. We're not quite sure what is going to happen with that. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. Target, we don't know what their capsule is or what they have in store. Or Amazon, we don't know what they're going to do yet. It's still too early to tell. Also, stay tuned for PulseCon 2021. That's on the way this year. They're actually doing that this year, which is pretty cool. We don't know much of what's going to happen with that, so we'll all just have to stay tuned and just kind of wait. I hate waiting. What about you?
I hate waiting. It's
She
the
hates waiting.
worst.
It's the worst. So we're going to move on to the next topic. So the next topic is the Green Ranger Dagger, which they are re-releasing. So in my last emergency video I did, I said it was the first time reveal for the Green Ranger Dagger. That is not the case. I found out from a buddy of mine that they have already released this for a first time, and now they're re-releasing it because it was such a popular item. My bad. So originally this item was priced at $59.99. I know I said $59.96. I don't know what happened there. The 6 just kind of slipped in there. We don't know.
And went to a 9.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a 9, but I said 6. Don't know why, but we're going to move on from that. So when I pre-ordered it, it was $59.99, and a day later, it's up there for $69.99. I don't know what's with the price jump, but it happens.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird, what she said. So the next thing we're going to move on to is Tiger Electronics. Now they showed this really cool retro handheld video game thing, which is pretty cool. I remember playing them when I was a kid. You weren't even a twinkle.
Nope.
Nope. So we'll see what happens there. I mean, handheld games were a huge thing when I was younger, so we'll see. They didn't really give us a price range on it. You should see this in stores around, I want to say, August 1st, which is about a month away from now. So they also kind of went over again about the Zeocog double pack that they released the day after the pink capsule. I'm going to call it a flop because that's what it was in my opinion. You get technically 4 heads You get two, I believe it's 2 short weapons and 2 long weapons, a bunch of hands. I believe there's some effect pieces, I believe. I could be wrong. I'll have to check on that one. They're really cool if you're looking to build your cog army to fight your Zeo Rangers. Are you getting cogs at some point to fight your Zeo Rangers?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yes,
We'll see.
no, maybe so.
Stay tuned.
Yes.
Yes, she said yes. Okay, so enough with the going over old news. Now it's time for everything you guys came here for. Wave 10, which I'm excited for. So the first one up is Dino Charge Green Ranger Riley. Ooh, Green Rangers. You know how much I like Green Rangers. Green Ranger's my favorite.
He thinks he's the Green Ranger.
Green Ranger right there. Anyway, moving on. So Riley's head, I feel, is kind of a mess. The sculpt that they showed really didn't look like Riley at all. No offense, Hasbro, but kind of looked like a Ken doll head. It was kind of weird. Moving on from that, you get the Dino Charge Morpho, which is the blaster, and you get the Dino Charge Saber with this really cool green effect piece. You also get 2 really cool hands. One's like pointing, so you can do some cool pointing pose, like, "Ha, I gotcha." And then the other one, the finger is curled, so it can get around into the blaster, so you can do like the whole like the morphing kind of thing, which is pretty cool. That's all we got for Riley. Now the next Ranger that they revealed to us today is the Pink in Space Ranger, Cassie. Now with Cassie, her head I'll let her take it from here.
Her head is like Carly's head from iCarly, but in a different show, it's called Yours,
Yours, ours.
Yours, mine, ours.
Yep, that.
Yours, mine, and ours. Her name is a different name. I don't know her name. I only watched like half of it this morning.
So it's kind of funny that Cassie from Power Rangers in Space looks like Carly from iCarly. I mean, they kind of got it kind of right, but they kind of missed it in a big way. So, moving on from that, well, not moving on from that, we kind of got to talk about what comes with Cassie. You get the In Space Pink Ranger helmet. You get the head that looks like Carly from iCarly. I don't understand that one at all. You get the Astro Blaster like the other In Space Rangers get, and you get the Satellite Stunner, which is a pretty cool, unique weapon, which comes with this like echo effect piece, which is pretty cool. And you get a couple of swappable hands, probably Karate Chop here and there. That's all I got for Cassie. So the next Ranger we're going to talk about, they've teased for a while now. No, not him. We're not at that one yet. They teased him. They teased this next guy, I want to say a FanFest Friday or 2 ago, with the Turbo Navigator Blaster. And you all know who I'm referring to now at this stage because FanFest Friday has been over for a while now. So we're talking about the Phantom Ranger. Now the Phantom Ranger, you get the Phantom Blaster, which is pretty cool. He's supposed to be, in my opinion, a Turbo Ranger figure, but they were labeling him an in-space figure, which I don't quite understand. But you get the blaster, you get this effect piece because he shoots from his chest. There's like a little red thing in the middle of his chest, which I never understood what that was for. But apparently, he shoots out of his chest. I didn't know that.
Our heart is in our chest. He shoots blood from our heart.
No, it's...
Or lasers.
It's a laser. And he wipes out his enemies, apparently. Learn something new every day.
Yes, we do.
So, unfortunately, with the Phantom Ranger, we don't know his identity. They haven't really revealed his identity to us at all to keep it, like, mysterious. I know they have a new comic out basically around his character. Maybe we'll get a reveal. Reveal of his identity. Maybe. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. I'm sure he comes with some swappable hands, but we will not be getting a head sculpt because, again, we don't know who he is. Sorry, guys, but that's just how it is, unfortunately.
No head sculpt.
No head sculpt. We don't know who he is. So the next Ranger we're talking about, I'm very excited for because it completes in one of our, Cassie completes in space, by the way, which is pretty cool. And this next Ranger completes another team. Now this Ranger I'm referring to is the Yellow Zeo Ranger. Tanya. Now, Tanya's head, in my opinion, is the best head out of the entire wave. You get the Zeo pistol and the Zeo saber. She also comes with her double clubs, but I'm going to call them what they actually are. They're called nunchucks. Nunchucks. Karate. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, nunchucks.
Okay.
Anyway, so she also comes with two extra hands, which is pretty cool. On a side note, I meant to say this earlier, Cassie from InSpace also completes our core team for Power Rangers in Space. The only one we're missing from that now is the Silver Ranger. Now, I know the last time I did a video, I showed you guys a 3D model of the Silver Ranger's weapon that he has. And in the background of that, there was a blurred picture of the Silver Ranger. We don't know if it was a custom or if it was an actual figure by Hasbro that they don't want to reveal yet. We don't know. I'm hoping it's an actual figure. That'd be pretty cool,
Hopefully.
Silver Ranger. But we'll have to wait and see on that one. So, Cassie completes the core team of In Space, which is really cool. That was one of my favorite seasons. She hasn't seen it yet. I'm still trying to get her through all the seasons. But that's a subject for another day.
It's not my fault.
So you can pre-order all these figures that I've talked about so far on Hasbro Pulse. I know the Rangers are I want to say around $22.99. The next guy I'm about to talk about, and there's a pun in there because of who he is a little bit more just because he's bigger and he's a villain. So the villain I'm telling you about is Eye Guy. Now, Eye Guy has eyes all over his body, open and closed. He comes with a standalone effect piece of like an eye with like a thing that shoots out of it. You can also take that piece out, and you can, I guess there's a plastic piece over the main figure's eye. You take that out, and you pop that thing out so it can shoot out of his main body. I haven't bought any of the villains specifically, except for like the Psycho Rangers and a couple double packs. I also got my Cogs on pre-order. But I don't know if I'm picking up Eye Guy. I haven't gotten King Sphinx or Pumpkinhead. I haven't grabbed either one of those two. I know you don't have any villains, except for the Psycho Rangers. Psycho Rangers are bad guys. That's okay. They're Rangers. Don't worry about it.
I have 5 bad guys.
So anyway, you can pre-order all of those guys on Hasbro Pulse today. Like I said, the Rangers are all probably going to be around $22.99 before tax. And Eye Guy's probably going to be around $24.25, I think. I could be wrong on that one, so don't quote me on that. And the last bit of news I have to talk about is the Dino Fury Kids toy line. Now, they showed us some boxes of the combining Zords. I'm going to put up pictures as I'm talking about them. I guess they really worked really hard on these where you can combine the Zords together, and I guess the keys can fit on top of the headpiece, and you can create some really cool things. We'll have to see on those. Oh yeah. Real quick, guys, we have to go back here for a hot minute. So with Eye Guy, they were saying that he weighs quite a bit because he's a bigger figure. Now, I've purchased the Tango Warrior way back. I showed you guys the figure for him. I kind of reviewed him a little bit. You wanna show the fans? So that's the Tango Warrior. He weighs quite a bit himself. He weighs a little bit. They showed Eye Guy next to the yellow Mighty Morphin Ranger, and it was, I don't want to say drastically taller than her, but I mean, they're Rangers. They should have to be shorter than the monsters. That's the reason why they're morphing, right? So they can match the power.
I know it's a bird, but it's a Ranger bird, and it has an egg.
That's what they hatch from.
I know that.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway. So, they also showed Eye Guy next to King Sphinx. And he was a little bit taller than King Sphinx. And again, they were saying that Eye Guy weighs quite a bit. So, we don't know how much he weighs, but we'll have to wait and find out. What did you think of Eye Guy? Did you like the picture that I showed you of him? You don't want any bad guys, right?
No. He probably weighs like 5 pounds.
We'll just have to wait till we see him in stores. That probably won't be for a little while because they just announced him.
Then we would have to weigh him.
Yeah, something like that. We'll have to wait and see on that one.
Yes.
So going back, again to the last thing I gotta talk about is the Dino Fury Kids toy line. Now I guess they've been having some issues with the toy line as far as the whole COVID thing and having to not be able to work together or whatever. They showed us the boxes, which again I'm gonna be showing on the screen as we're talking. They're pretty cool. You can combine the keys with them at the top for the head, so you can customize your own little thing. Thinking about getting them for her because I think she'd have fun with the Zords. I know I did when I was a kid. Zords were a blast to have. They're still in the very early stages. Unfortunately, you cannot pick these up in stores. They're not sure when. I believe they said probably early next year or late this year. We're not sure yet on when that's gonna happen. As far as the simple 6-inch figures that they have the red, blue, and pink Ranger so far. They did show us the green and the black, so we should be seeing those relatively soon. They did show us the Gold Ranger, who's pretty cool, with his blaster and I believe his morpher. I could be wrong, I'll get back to you on that one. And they showed us Void Knight, who's basically a purple Ranger with a sword and a shield. He's pretty cool looking. So we should be seeing those relatively soon. The next thing that they did show us was the Dino Fury Saber, which one of the cool features of this sword is at the bottom of it, you can scan different colors, and it changes the saber to that color, which I think this one's gonna like a lot. But we have to wait and see, because again, none of these figures or items are quite available quite yet. We'll just have to wait and see when they pop up in stores. We're gonna have to try one out when we see it in stores. Like go over to the paint department and just start scanning random colors. A really cool thing that they did tell us was the fact that you can scan non-Ranger colors like orange or more of the more unique colors that we haven't really seen yet, like orange, brown,
Purple.
We've seen a couple purple. I mean, I have. You haven't. It's not a common, but we'll see. We'll just have to scan a bunch of colors. Okay. Purple. Again, none of these are available just yet. The last couple things I want to talk about is they kind of teased yet again, like they did the Turbo Navigator Blaster and the Cogs. They gave us a little glimpse into a future figure that we're going to be seeing. My personal opinion is going to be the Power Rangers Ninjetti Season 3 when they had their ninja powers. Like before they'd morph, they had like the ninja costumes on, which is pretty cool. I'll have to show you pictures of that once we're done with this. It was pretty cool.
I haven't seen half of them. I only seen like 3.
She's seen like Ninja Steel and a couple others, but we're working on that. It's a work in progress.
No, I meant for what you just said.
Oh, for what I just said. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We got to get you through all the seasons of Power Ranger, which is going to take us a long time.
Yes,
Anyway.
I only seen Ninja Steel. That's it.
I'm trying to show you guys. I'm trying here. But I think it's one of the Ninjetti Rangers. I'm not sure which one because they really didn't show us any colors or anything. It was just kind of blacked out. Maybe it's Adam. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Make sure you guys like this video. Comment what your favorite part of Fan First Friday was. What you're hoping is coming up next for the Lightning Collection. I know I got a few favorites myself that I'm waiting for. I know this one probably wants Ninja Steel, as we just stated, but they haven't scratched the surface of Power Rangers as far as the figures go yet. In my opinion, they're too stuck on Mighty Morphin, which I get. Mighty Morphin is a seller, but you also got to complete some of these teams and start some of the newer ones. I know Dino Charge, we have a long way to go. We only have the red, black, gold, and now we have Riley, which is green. We still have blue, pink, gold, silver, graphite, and the Talon Ranger if they decide to do him, which I'm really hoping for. If not, I'll just have him custom made by my buddy Corey. My buddy Corey, by the way, does some awesome custom work. As you can see right behind me, I still have the red, green, and blue Die Ranger figures. He did show me a picture of the pink Die Ranger that is almost ready. I won't post anything about her quite yet till probably till I have her in hand. And then I have, I believe, the yellow Die Ranger left. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it male or female, because I know in the Japanese version it's a male, and in Mighty Morphin it would have been a female. That's a story for another day. So Power Month is coming up in August. Throughout the entire month of August, every single week, they're going to be giving us new product, like new Power Ranger stuff that will be coming up. We don't know what, we don't know when. They said every week they're going to be giving us new stuff. So we'll have to wait and see, which is pretty cool. We're also coming up on the 100th figure. Right now we're around 91, which is insane. I don't probably have half of that right now. Neither does she. We're working on it. But it's a lot of figures. We'll see where that gets us in the month of August, where we end up. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite part of FanFest was, what your favorite parts of this video was, what you're hoping to see in the future for Power Rangers Lightning Collection and Dino Fury. So again, like this video, comment what you liked, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, hit that little notification bell so you always know when a new video is posted up. My name is Tom. This is my favorite fan, Ayla. We'll see you guys later. You guys have a fantastic 4th of July and stay safe. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.
Bye.